All right. Hello, everyone. Today is March 22nd, and that's the official community meeting for Harbor. My name is Urlin Vasilev, and I'm the DevRel community manager for Harbor. I'm going to paste into the chat the link to our community meetings. So feel free to add yourself and add your topics. As this is official CNCF community meeting, please behave and follow the code of conduct. With that said, I'm going to share the community meetings notes for today. All right. So we have few stuff added. And yeah. So before we go to discussion topics, any urgent things to discuss and to mention? I know it's super late in China, so I don't want to use the time and to hold you like super late into the evening. Okay, nothing urgent. Then Chenyu, do you want to do the demo? Should I stop sharing and then you can share?
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. I'm going to stop sharing now. Okay, the floor is yours.
Okay. Hello guys, I'm Chen Yu. Today I would like to share the enhancement we did in the Harbor 2.8. So let's do the demo. Sorry, could you hear my voice? I mean from
yes,
the
yes, yeah, we can hear you super well,
but not from the video.
Not from the video.
Yeah. Sound from the video is not there.
Sorry, wait a moment. I would like to reshare it.
I think it's about. Are you sharing from Mac? Yes.
Harbor 2.8. There are two major features. The first one is webhook refactor, which brings better management and debugging capabilities, and also improves UI experience. The second one is cloud events that allow Harbor user to send the webhook as cloud events formats, which can help Harbor connect to different vendors who follow the cloud events spec in our native ecosystem. Next, let's do the demo. Here I have one project library and I have pushed one artifact buildbox in this project. And firstly, let's create the webhook policy. And you can see a new option has been added in the edit page, that is payload format. There are two options, default and cloud events. By default is default. Default means the format is same as the previous Harbor version. And if you upgrade from old versions, there's no breaking change unless you change the format to cloud events manually. Now let's keep it as default for comparison. Next, let's select all events and endpoint. Let's copy the endpoint URL. Okay, when you click this button, you can list the executions under this policy. This the UI change in the Harbor 2.8. And then let's choose the image manifest to trigger one webhook. Okay, let's refresh. You can see a new execution has been finished successfully, and the status is success, and the event type is artifact pulled because we pulled the manifest just now. And also you can see the payload data in this field. When we click it, you can see more details from the tooltip. And also if you click the copy button, you can copy this payload. And when we click the execution, you can see the tasks under these executions and the status and refreshing time. And also you can click the logs for looking for the logs for webhook that's useful for the debugging scenario. Okay, from the log you can see when to run the webhook job and send me what payload and whether that's to run the job. If you got the error from the remote endpoint, you can also see the logs from help. Okay, let's go back to the webhook page. Now, this payload data is default, and we can check it from this webhook site. You can see the payload is same as the payload data shows in the Harbor UI page. The format is same with the previous version because we choose the default format type. Now let's try to change it to cloud events, see what happens. Now let's change the format to cloud events and save. And let's trigger the 2 minutes again. Okay. Okay, you can see there is another executions being finished successfully. You can see the difference is the payload data because we choose the format to cloud events. You can see the payload format. The payload it has been organized as cloud events format. And then let's check it from the webhook site. Yeah, you can see the content has been organized as the cloud events spec described. And also you can see the content type has been changed to application cloud events path JSON. By default, the content type is application JSON. You can also click this to see the logs. Let's go back to webhook page. And last, you need to notice that consider from performance, the webhook execution histories will only retain latest 50 records for every policy. Harbor have a background sweeper job to clean up the stale executions, which in the final status out of latest 50. Because if we have too many old executions under some policy, that will increase database maintenance and downgrade the performance when you list something. But this behavior is not only for webhook, just enabled for webhook in the 2.8. Actually, it's a common logic which also applied to other asynchronized jobs like replication GC. Okay, that's all the demo. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Any question?
Thank you. This looks very nice.
Yeah, thank you. Can you provide the video, please, so we can add it to some blog post or something, or you need to rework it, or is it okay if we publish this one?
Sure.
Yeah. So can you somehow send me out the video so I can upload it and work on the.
No problem. I can send you from email.
Okay. Thank you. Right.
Regarding questions, the webhook topic, So I think this is not related to cloud events, but more in general that kind of combining the audit logs and webhooks, somehow, or having options to add other webhooks, like on other events. So the question is like, can it be designed in a more flexible way that you could maybe register other types of events on top of what is default provided? Can it be extended in a way that, let's say, you could add other types, event types via an API, for example, register? I know we don't have to expose everything in the UI, but I'm just thinking a bit more. It's not.
Actually, we define the common interface in the Harbor code base. So if anyone wants to contribute the new event type, he just need to implement the common interface. Then he can easily to integrate their custom event type to Harbor. It's very easy just to implement one method. We provide the data source and then he just need to organization the data source, get something from the data source and combine their custom data format, then encode to the byte. Then Harbor can send it to their endpoint.
Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, that's good to know. Maybe we can document it somehow, an example, and encourage others to add other events, right? But it's
Yeah,
good
idea.
to know that it's not very complicated. I have no questions.
I don't have any other questions. Anyone else? Thank you for the demo again. All right. Okay. I'm gonna share my screen. Let me save that. All right. Okay, I've added few stuff. I've opened a PR into the community repository for Anno to be added as a PM role instead of Roger. We had a session today with him in the morning to show him around and yeah, to set up Slack, GitHub, everything. The next thing is we discussed on Monday on the maintainers meeting the update to the process. Oh, there's a typo. For the proposal process. So Vadim, I saw your I'm sorry, I saw your remarks. Kind of fit them up with my initial thing. So it's like it's not exactly yours, but it's few stuff from my side as well. So if you take a look and the rest, because I hope that you streamline a bit the process for the proposals. So we have stages and like we know where we are with that proposal, and we can use that to also speed up a little bit the review process, and yeah, when someone needs to have something to know how to approach it properly. So because it's right now it's more or less unclear. So if you can take a look at this one, it's in the contributions .md contributing.md file. And what else? Any questions about these two PRs? Nope. Okay. some updates. I narrowed down the things that I want to check on the 45 minutes 45 seconds video for the KubeCon for the project update. Those are the things that I want to cover. I hope I can fit in 45 seconds. It will be super challenging, so maybe something will be left out, like this one. I don't know, we'll see. Do we have a release date for 2.8?
Yeah, I think we have. Yeah, the current planned GA date is April 17. Just in the week of the KubeCon, I think, at the beginning of that week.
That would be super cool if we
Yeah.
can.
Yeah, I will try our best to meet that deadline.
Yeah, but I mean, you can say April, right? So I think it's
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Orange, just a quick another question. Just want to know more detail about this 45-second video. So you will cover all the things in 45-second video.
I'll
It is
try.
in the-
I'll try. No, it's
Okay.
like I'm not gonna do demo as Chanyu did. That's impossible. But you remember last time I did the same kind of video for the
Yeah.
debate, right? So it's gonna be the same format. Bullet points, what we've done, what like a major changes, like deprecations for sure, and stuff like this. It's like it's our time to shine on the stage. I'm sorry that it's me on the stage, but yeah, I have
Yeah.
time to do that. So you have
But
to.
this
shine
one,
me.
but
No.
this one is for KubeCon NA, right? Not for the EU, right?
It's for the EU. It's for EU.
Oh,
Yep.
Oh, good, great.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I have seen Yan put a comment in the chat, mentioned the notary is not deprecated in 2.8. I mean here the deprecation, we should be more clear about this.
Yes.
It is actually removed, right? Not a deprecation. Deprecation means the function still that, but we are not going to support, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But in 2.8, it is totally removed. I mean, Charlie Museum is removed in this release, but notary is still here.
So notary deprecated.
I
Is that
think
correct?
maybe my suggestion is we can mention it like Charlie Museum is removed in 2.8, and the notary was announced the deprecation since 2.6, right? I think that is the
Yeah. Okay.
something more clear.
Yeah. Okay, I'll try to word this one properly.
Thank you.
Yeah. By the way, it's good if we can. Yeah. I'll mention that cosine.
Right,
It's
right.
replacing
Yeah.
notary, but we don't have a replacement for chart museum like the same way how we do for notary.
Charlie
Yeah.
Museum, we can tell the community they can use, I mean, they can switch to the OSI compatible artifact. And Charlie Museum also we have a tool can help the community user to convert the Charlie Museum chart to the OSI compatible artifact, right?
Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure if that will make it into that 45 seconds. So let's see.
Yeah. Try your best.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So release date for April 17th, maybe. That's great. We had a meeting yesterday or the day before. I'm not sure. With the mentorship mentees, and some of them are lacking resources like compute resources to run Harbor on their machines. So I reached out to Equinix, and yeah, we can get only bare metal machines from them, which is not okay. I mean, it will be super expensive. Like for 3 months, we'll spend a lot of money on this one. So I proposed to them to check the AWS free tier or even Linode. Maybe code spaces. I don't know. Any ideas here how we can guide them to fix that?
a Gitpod, I would recommend using Gitpod. Which is a dev environment, right? So it's a development environment which is backed by an and they have also open source support. So like if you're an open source project, you can apply there and you get getpod.io is the website. I've used that and yeah, it's super easy to spin up things there.
And can you practically deploy Harbor on Gitpod, or you're getting just
No, it's your dev environment, right? And you can, it's a dev environment in the cloud where you connect from your IDE. I'm not sure if you can deploy stuff in there, right?
Okay.
So yeah.
All right, we'll check it. And yeah, because for example, I'm not sure. I think it was Wilfred who's like he's running Windows and with the Linux subsystem for Windows, and he's trying to do like the install script or make something, and it takes like ages to run that into the subsystem. So
I think Gitpod is the right solution there. I think they're not interested in deploying it in the sense that, you know, for someone else to consume it. But more importantly, I guess they want to have a powerful environment where they can spin up the whole thing, right, and make it and do development on it. I think Gitpod is the right approach there. I think it's the easiest one to use, and they have also open source project support.
Okay, I'll try to read them and to see what we can do there. Okay, if someone else has bright ideas about this one, just drop a line so we can help out these folks to get their things done. Another thing, Harbor at KubeCon. Short update here. We have the room for the project meeting that will be in April 80th, 1 p.m. local time, in G111. Then we're gonna have the maintenance track. I'm gonna add it in this list, and we're gonna have the kiosk. So for the kiosk is gonna be me, Vadim, and Jan. If someone else is going to be at KubeCon, just drop a line so we can do some kind of shifts and stuff. So yeah, we can cover all that. For the project meeting, it's going to be a room for 4 hours, so from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. For 20 people. So if someone is visiting, I'm going to that's my next topic, but if someone is visiting, it's better if we know the number so we can fit into that room. And we also going to have some food and beverage because it's like a 4 hours book time. We don't have to use the whole time, of course, but still, if we're going to spend more than 1 hour there, it's good to have something. I spoke with Wanyan already. He's going to prepare something for that project meeting. We're going to use the time for like a meetup. So we're going to have 1 or 2 topics, and then all the rest will be open mic kind of stuff. If someone shows up and like office hours or just to chat about Harbor. And for the maintainers track is going to be Vadim and Wanyan again. They're going to prep the talk. Any help from my side about that, Vadim and Wanyan?
I need to prepare some time for that. I didn't yet start.
I know it's getting too much for everyone about this stuff, and you have other things to do, I'm pretty sure, but but we have to pull this out and make it good for KubeCon. Yeah, that's our time. So yeah, we've been doing all this for these 2 occasions, right? The 2 KubeCons, at least the 2 KubeCons. So yeah, okay.
Yeah.
If you need any help and you think I can help out with this one,
yes, I mean,
drop a line.
I will contact you for review.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So with that, yeah, what else? Oh, we'll have the copies of the book, the Harbor Authoritative Guide, on KubeCon. So if someone wants to have the book, you must show up at the kiosk or the project meeting. Depends which one you want to visit. So you can grab a copy. They're limited copies, of course. We cannot get for the whole KubeCon, but yeah, we have some copies, so it's on first come first serve kind of stuff. So anything else? How this red stuff came up? Oh, something's wrong. All right. We have few new folks on the call, I can see. Or at least I'm definitely seeing for the first time Miguel on our call. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Sure. Hi all, I'm Miguel. I'm from Portugal. I just started working with Arbor very recently, since our team member that developed and worked with the Arbor and deployed it left the company. I work for the national, so let me try to translate this, national health. So it's not a company, it's government. And we basically use, from what I understand, Arbor has a container deployed for our environment. And I've been trying to upgrade it, and I was recommended to actually attend the call so I could like learn a bit more and stuff like that. That's it.
Welcome. If you need any help for anything Harbor related, you can see all the attendance for today, and that's pretty extensive list of all the folks that can help you out technically or non-technically around Harbor.
Okay,
so
thank you.
Feel free to reach out. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been using the Slack channel.
Okay, so you more or less you know the folks already. Yeah. Yeah, keep in mind that even though we are all representing one or another company, however, it's a community-driven project. So yeah, it's not always easy to respond timely or implement something or fix something timely. So yeah.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.
Thank you. Welcome. Anyone else want to present themselves or? Okay. All right. I run out of topics for today.
I have maybe a topic.
Okay.
Just a quick introduction or a heads up. I will post next week a bit more, or in 2 weeks I will post a bit more on that. We are currently working on a tool, or it's a service, which will translate Helm charts to OCI images on the fly. So you can use it in Harbor to replicate Helm charts from everywhere into your registry. So it's basically a proxy in a translator. So it will translate Helm charts into OCI on the fly. And you can use it to replicate images or replicate OCIs into your Harbor then. I will show it next week how it's working. We just working on that tool, and that will be a service that you can use. And maybe it can also be later integrated into Harbor, but it's a standalone thing.
You say service? Is it like pay as you go kind of service, or?
No, it's a service in the sense that it's a kind of a daemon running, right? So it's
okay.
This type of service.
Okay, gotcha. All right, and so you're gonna open source it and stuff like
Yes,
this?
yes.
But the plan is not to release it under the Harbor organization for now, right? Or
it depends. I mean, we could also push it there. It's we just want to make it get it out of the door and offer it, and it will be I'm not sure if it's going to be a CLI as well, but it will be definitely a daemon that you can run. It will probably be a service that we can host as well, and and then it will translate those charts into OCI. And this the main reason for that is for every company who is using who's replicating currently charts into OCI, like the public ones, so they want to have it internally, and this will help doing it with OCI.
Yeah, that in my opinion, that would be super helpful for many folk that are relying on Chart Museum for now.
Yeah.
And yeah, once removed, yeah, we need. I think everyone will need a way to migrate all the Helm charts to OCI.
Yeah.
And if we can, as you said, if we can do it from the Harbor community side, it would be fantastic. So thank you for that. Do you need any help in developing this stuff? Maybe someone else is interested to join you on this adventure?
Yeah, if someone is interested in it, definitely, yeah.
All
Ping
right.
me on Slack or yeah, and we can then walk through this
So next time, that's in 2 weeks.
in 2 weeks. Yeah,
Yeah, you're gonna do
I'm gonna
like,
show it and also explain how it's working. I think it's just to give some heads up that
Nice.
we're working on something.
Great. Okay, so I think until then, yeah, if someone wants to contribute to that effort, ping Vadim. I think I will be interested in this one. So I'm looking forward for your presentation in 2 weeks time. All right. Okay. And anything else? Anyone added anything to that list? Hey, Thomas.
Yeah, I would like to talk about a bi-weekly meeting for Harbor operator. We still didn't schedule it, so I don't know if we can schedule it for next time. Yeah.
Do you want to merge it with this one, or do you want to have a separate one? How you see that visible? Like,
I don't know. Last time we talked about making another meeting dedicated to operator, but if everyone here is interested in it, we can merge it. I don't know.
okay, maybe we can try. Yeah, that's on my that's yeah, that's I think I promised to do that, but I forgot. Damn, sorry. But yeah, if we do it in the same time frame, now it's like it takes like 35 minutes, but sometimes it takes an hour. So I'm not sure if it's a good idea to have them both in the same time frame. We can try to have it like separate, like same day on the alternating week, for example.
Yeah.
So not to be like too heavy for everyone to join so many meetings the same week. And then if it takes like 15, 20, 30 minutes, maybe we can try to merge them and make that a little bit longer. So it's, yeah, let's figure out. I'm gonna send out invites for starting next week.
Okay, great. Okay? Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
Same time, or a bit earlier? Because I'm my concern is that our folks from China that's like super late for them. So if we introduce a meeting that is every week, every Wednesday 9 o'clock their time, it's not okay. So maybe we can move it a little bit earlier in the day, so we can fit their time frame, working time frame. What do you think?
Yeah, for me it's okay, but we should see maybe with Marcel. I don't know if he's here today. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Yeah, so maybe we can continue this discussion on the Slack to check with him.
Yeah, okay, I'll create a pool in Slack and
yeah, okay.
see how that will go. All right.
Great. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, I apologize. I totally forgot about this stuff.
No, don't worry. It's okay.
All right. Thank you.
Hi, Olin. Could you help to create the requirement collection for 2.9 in the discussion? like we did for 2007 and 2008.
You mean the discussion for collecting ideas?
Yes, requirements
Yep.
collection. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
Mhm.
sure.
Thank you.
Okay, my list of notes is getting longer. I'm sorry for that. Yeah. Okay, discussion 2.9 and operator. Okay. Did I miss anything else to do? Yeah. Feel free to tell me if I missed anything else. Yeah, sorry, it's a bit crazy with KubeCon and everything else. So yeah, but that's not excuse. I'm trying to find excuse for myself that I forgot. Sorry for that. But all right. Okay, if that's everything, yeah, Vadim, go ahead.
I have maybe a short question on to Florian. Florian is working on Terraform provider for Harbor.
Yes.
So maybe he has something to add.
No, nothing more.
Nothing.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Related to that, Florian, do we need the same kind of meeting as Thomas brought up, like a meeting for the Terraform provider, like a dedicated one, so we can discuss stuff there?
I'm not sure because there is not a lot of topics on the Terraform provider, so
Mhm.
I think it's not
Okay.
necessary. Yes.
And okay, I'm afraid to ask, but any blockers? Do you need any help? Because I think you're the most active one there as of now. So anything that rest of the folks can do to help you out with the work?
Mm. I don't know. I don't think so because there is not a lot of issue and there is not a lot of PR, so I can handle it. But if someone else want to help, they can.
Yeah, just drop a line. I'm definitely not capable to follow all repositories. So it's super easy, obviously, to miss something due to my ability not to follow everything, or just like that. So yeah, if you feel like it, you need some help. Same goes for Thomas and for the operator. If I miss something about that, just drop a line. DM works the best. Otherwise, the channels are flooded, so it's super easy to miss something out. So yep.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for the effort. Fantastic that you folks are running this one. Yep. Okay. Is that a buy with him? I don't know. All right. Thank you very much, folks, and have a great rest of the day. And talk to you. Bye.
Bye,
Thank you.
everyone.
Thank you.
Have a good
Thank
day.
you. Bye.
Bye.